everybody, it's Tmika. I am here to show you some flowers I created and show you how you can alter and make these yourself for a very inexpensive price. So all I did was package up these gorgeous flowers, and I hope you guys can see with the light. Look how glittery and shimmery they look, and all I did was put them in some clear plastic and backed them up with some pattern paper to have like the full effectiveness of a packaged flower. It looks so pretty. I think these are my favorite. Super cute. And I just thought about this. I posted a picture on Instagram or video on Instagram, and I had just thought, oh, maybe I can just show you guys this really quick and neat idea. Look how pretty that is. Super, super gorgeous. So how I got these flowers is I was doing corsages for my son. You guys know I posted on Facebook like a whole bunch of times, like I'm scared because I have to make these corsages, but I had a lot of flowers left over. I ended up making 6 or 7 sets of corsages and boutonnieres for my sons and his friends in their prom. So I had all these flowers left over, and I picked up a couple of flowers while I was going to shop for the flowers for the corsage. I picked up a couple of cheap ones. I thought, I can't pass this up. So I got the flowers from Hobby Lobby, the Dollar Tree, and Joann's. So I'm going to share with you what some of them look like and what I do to them to make them super pretty, because all those flowers that I just showed you were fake flowers. They're whatever, paper. These are paper. These happen to be paper flowers, but all of these are faux flowers from those places. Very cheap. Now when I buy them, they are like $1.99 or 60% off for, you know, of what I get. I always buy them when they're on sale. So like this pick, I think this brand, Blooming Spring, is from Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby has their 50, 60, 40% off, but they originally were $3.99, so I paid less than the tag price. This pick was $1.99. Super cute. This one, or maybe they came from Joann's, I'm not sure, but Joann's, Hobby Lobby, the Dollar Tree, and sometimes Michael's, wherever those places that have those faux flowers. I really like this one because this is like a foam, and all these flowers are like foam, but look how many you get on here. Now I've already done a set of these. What do I do with them? Here they are. These are these flowers. Look how pretty it is. Super cute. So when I see the flowers and they're on sale, 60-something% off or whatever, I grab what I want, and then I take them off, take them apart and alter them. So for this particular pick, I just go right underneath here. I go really close to the base, leaving that much, and then I just take them off. And then, so I can have, you get a lot of flowers when you do this way, and you just spruce them up to your liking. Really easy, fast, and fun. So I would take my 4 off if I'm making the set. And then for these particular ones, I just go through the ones and that I like, that I want to use, and I take them off the pick. Just take them right on off. And then I make my little sets, y'all. Really easy. And then I clean up the bottoms. So now we have all these faux flowers. So I'll take them, like this particular one. These are really easy to cut. Cut them close to the base. Clip off anything, extra. Make them juicy, and then I set them aside. So that's going to be a pack, you know, after I get done juicing it up. And I do the same thing for these. These I leave a little notch on, but I have my hot glue gun ready because you want to seal this bottom. If you take that off, you want to just take a little dab of your hot glue and seal the bottoms of them. So take the stem off close to the base because you don't want the flower to come apart. And I just add hot glue and set it aside so they can set and not come out. And I just do that for all of them. And I think of pretty little papers that I can put in the back and make them super cute when you packaging them up. So for these, I don't usually do these because I will put some glue on the back when I put the foam. These stay pretty hard, but these fluffier, softer flowers, you need to back them up. Now these, now you see how these are all wonky? Easy fix. These two layers here are foam. I take that off because I don't want it. So then you're left with this after you cut the stem off, but your paper, this part is paper and it has a pretty stem on it. So what I do for that is I just grab my piece of paper to put on the back to cover my surface, and then I grab some spray starch. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and then I spray it nice and juicy, let it meld in there, and then I start to arrange my flowers how I want them to be. Really easy. You can spray more if you need to. I've sprayed enough. And then all I do is take my heat tool and heat it up. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I have. Opened it up really nicely, different from the squishy. So while I'm doing that, I do that to all of them. And so how I altered this one, I just use different glitters. So I have this big glitter that came from Michael's, really chunky glitter, has a really nice effect. I also have some sparkly vintage sparkle glitter, and this came from Tuesday Morning. It's a very fine glitter, really easy. You need some type of a dimension. I'm using these round pop dots, and then you'll need some spray glue. That's it. So depending on what glitter you want your flower to be. See, I like this chunky glitter on here because the flower was large and it was super cute. Look how it's holding that sparkle very well. Get my spray glue. I'm spraying away lightly. Let that sit for a moment. Get the chunky glitter on top. And I just grab it and I flick it a little bit to get off the excess so I can know what stayed and what didn't. And then you have this left. Look how gorgeous that is. So I set that aside, and I do the same thing for the rest of the flowers. Pick them off, cut the bottom, use my spray starch to spruce them up, and before you know it, I have a set of 4 beautiful flowers, which I can do this 3 times with that one little pick that I got from the craft store. So that would be a pretty set. And then, so let me finish this part out so you guys can see what I do. So then I take my pop dot, alright, when it dries. Of course, when this all is dry and there's no more stickles or no more glitter falling out, I'm going to cut this a little lower. Okay. And then I add my hot glue to the back. And then I grab my dimensional, set it right there on the back, and I just hold it so that it lays flat to the base until it dries. Alright, and then I just put it on my pattern paper. So I cut a piece of paper. It's based on how many you want, how big your bag will be, your clear bag or whatever you're putting it in. But I cut my paper down to 3.5 by 5, and then I just take my little dimensional backing off, and then boom. So before you know it, you have a whole set. And that 1 6 by 6, like I said, I cut it to 3.5 by 5. And then this is left over, and then I put my bag on, and then there's my little topper, decorate it, and you're done. Alright, now for the fine glitter, so let's just say, like these big ones are so pretty. And like I said, I've done these already too, and I like how they look with the large glitter. I do the exact same thing. I spray lightly, I cover it up, shake off the excess. I put glue on the back here. And then I add my pop dot. Boom. And then I prepare to put that on some pattern paper as well. So then you would just do that for your whole set. And that will be that. And then the last ones, these little ones, I thought they were super cute with using the fine glitter. Really pretty. Now these you have to cut down. They are a little bit of a height, but I like dimensional flowers and they look really cute on cards and projects. So it's the exact same thing, guys. You just spritz my flower with the spray glue, and I take the fine glitter and I just, you know, go a little bit higher to just do a lighter coat so it doesn't look so chunky. And then it's cute, super cute, really easy, really easy. So I do the exact same thing with that. Get my pop dot, and it dries quickly, and then I add my hot glue. But for these particular flowers, I press down. So I got my middle. I press down on this really hard so that they can be as flat as possible. Otherwise, it'll come into like a cone shape. So I press down kind of firmly on here until it sets. And then you have a flatter shape like that. And then you can, you know, do the rest of them and then have them all set up in like a cute little package. So that's that. Really easy, guys. Again, I'm using fine glitter and I'm using chunky glitter. This one came from Tuesday Morning and this one came from Michael's. And then you have your spray glue and your dimensional pop dots. And then once you're done, you can make some beautiful flower sets. So let me show you again. These are the really tiny ones I got off the little pick. You can get a lot of them out of that pick for a little bit of money. Sprayed it with the fine glitter, packaged it up. Here are the larger ones. These may have come from the Dollar Tree. Really pretty. That uses the chunky glitter. Here are those foam flowers at the bottom with the paper flowers in the center. They had a lot of them on there. And I used the chunky glitter with that one. And then, I don't know what I did with the last one. Just that quick. This one. And those are a little bit bigger than those flowers. Really cute. And I had the two blue ones left for my son's corsage. And then these came from another corsage. Really pretty. And these are using the fine glitter. So hopefully you guys will try this at home. Tag me on Instagram, Facebook, and let me know how yours came out. One quick little example, I took those foam. What you can do with those flowers is put your flower together and then use the leaves if you want a more, you know, softer prima effect. Another little idea. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and like the video if you like it, share it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.